Thank you, everyone. Welcome to this AI Incubator. This is a Thursday lunch and learn. So I want to thank everybody who's joined us, specifically those who joined through the AI Wealth Summit. We are excited to have you as part of this growing community where we come together to learn, leverage, launch, and earn using artificial intelligence and the tools that we have developed we have white labeled these platforms to become our own. I'm Joel Hill, and my partner is Danny Ross, who represents BuildBiz. He is the technical support and the sales and marketing executive, and I bring in other skills, in terms of capabilities that I've already had from a previous business that was a brick and mortar, such as a background screening business. And we are going to be integrating those capabilities into the AI workstation. So, why are we here? These sessions are designed to empower you with knowledge, tools, and direct support as you integrate AI into your business and professional endeavors. Whether you're a creator, whether you're a small business owner, food truck owner, it doesn't matter. Whether you're doing insurance or real estate, we have a plan strategy in order to create and develop build out your own brand using this product that we, as you will know, is well worth the value. So here in Maryland, I'm in the great state of Maryland, and so we started the incubator back in December of 2024. We had our inaugural kickoff with the Royal Influences organizations that we partner with. So, and we decided to offer the AI Workstation in conjunction with the AI Incubator. So you guys are part of a unique group of individuals. So the AI Workstation and Incubator, it's just not another AI platform. We're talking about game-changing programs, processes, and products. So as you may know, some of you have been searching, and many AI providers offer tools out there. They offer platforms, but they don't give you the learning aspect. They don't give you the training, and they don't give you the applications, the all-in-one dashboard. So our workstation goes beyond that. So by integrating these applications, other platforms, they simply don't have them at this particular time that we're developing. So you guys are part of a ground floor initiative, but we are also at the same time, we are building the plane as we fly it. So we have clients now who are developing their white label platforms that we're building out, and we'll talk a little bit about those. And so it's kind of a first in, first out kind of service. And so we are working with an influencer out of Atlanta, Georgia, called Ramona Rogers of the Royal Influencers Organization, Rio. And that's who we partner with to start the AI Incubator in December. I would encourage all of you to go and look at that training, because that is the foundational aspect of trying to and understanding and learning HI. So what is the AI Workstation? The AI Workstation is not just one of the workstations, especially those who came in through the AI Wealth Summit. You saw what the best of the breed was there. I think some of you saw Ed Garza presentation. We go beyond that even. We have all the tools Ed Garza has. Not only that, but now because of my existing business and infrastructure that I had previously, we are able to offer human resources and workforce solutions. So we have advanced AI-powered hiring, employee assessments, and talent management tools. In addition to that, we have app development that we can build, customize, and launch AI-powered applications tailored to any specific business. It's just a matter of development and programming and time. I'm an official affiliate, and I don't know if any of you know about the Zoho applications integrate platform, but Zoho One is what we use as our back-end processing capability in order to enable the AI workstation to work on a larger scale. So that will be explained a little more as we go along. We're going to connect the AI workstation solutions to the Zoho solutions. But if anyone is interested in understanding Zoho to run their business, it gives you a capability to do your data analytics. I don't know if any of you have watched Shark Tank, but Mr. Wonderful is always asking, what are your numbers? Well, the Zoho application helps you understand that, because it's able to assess everything you have done from your social media campaigns to your books integration. It has a QuickBook application to your event planning. It has an event management solution. If you want to do an event like the AI Summit, it can do all of those things at a higher level. And so we will be offering that capability within the AI Workstation at some point. Some of you who were with me on the AI Web Summit saw what I was using to take notes, connect to the conference sessions, and process my information. It wasn't just a laptop. It had 3 screens. That essentially is a prototype we are developing with an IT provider here locally that we are going to be bringing to scale and to market at some point. Some of you will have the opportunity, some of you have opportunity to look at that prototype of the AI Workstation deployment. It premiered at the AI Wealth Summit. And so we're going to be doing a social media blast about the premiere of the AI Workstation at the Social Media Summit. This platform was designed for real world impact. Soon it'll be fully loaded with all the applications that you currently have right now. It's going to be ready for purchase and marketing. It's going to revolutionize your workflow. Not only can you work with it in your home or in your office, but just think about it when you go to an event. Just think about being able to have the seamless flow of 3 screens looking at data, analyzing data simultaneously. I'm a multitasker. I'm a military person. So it's about command and control of your ecosystem, of your universe. Information, data, knowledge is currency of the future. And I think a lot of you have seen that and you understand that. So it's important that you participate in our weekly sessions, especially if you are trying to build out your white label platform. So these sessions will be designed to be interactive, but your engagement is key. So while we're doing this, I want you to write these down or keep notes because we're going to do a round robin. And we need, especially for the new people coming in, especially if you signed up under the 1995 special deal that I gave people at the AI Web Summit, your engagement is key. But we need to understand what your specific requirements are. And so you have to sit down and think about that. You understand your ecosystem, you understand your network, you understand your product or service that you have. We don't know that. So you have to tell us. We need to interview you, but we can help you tailor your white label and your solutions based on your needs. And so we will be able to guide you and leverage you on that aspect in order to develop your white label to its full potential. I have a white label. It's called the AI Workstation. I came in under Danny Ross. He's my partner. We have formed a joint venture. We have a non-disclosure agreement. And so we work together. Both Danny and I are certified artificial intelligence specialists and certified artificial intelligence trainers under the 1000X AI program. And so some of you who came in, you remember Terrence McMahon. Well, he's the man. He's a very talented individual. He trained us both. He's our mentor. This solution here is kind of like a franchise system, but you have the capability to customize solutions based on your ecosystem. That's the beauty of this platform. So not only do you have the tools, we have a learning management system. We have courses in our learning management system. Some are free, some are paid. And so we'll be sending out that link to our learning management system where we have over 200 courses. That's even outside of the AI Workstation, outside of the BuildBiz, but we have a learning management solution, and we'll be loading those courses within the AI Workstation. Some of them are not. It's not just about AI. It's about sales, marketing, because you have to understand. You got to have a product, you got to have a service, you got to know your customers, and so you have to bring that to the table. I mean, we can't. AI is not going to magically create a business for you. It's something that we're going to stress in terms of demystifying AI and thinking it's a get rich solution. No, what do you have? What's your passion? What's your product? What's your service? So throughout these sessions, which are weekly, we're going to guide you on leveraging the workstation to its potential. We do recommend one-on-one sessions so you can map out how you can best implement AI in your business. What's next? Well, we're today. Danny's going to give you a little live demo, but we'll also update you and showcase some of the latest tools and upcoming tools of the AI workstation. We'll show you a little bit of the AI workstation in terms of how we're building it out, how we're customizing it. Do you have to white label it? No. If you just want to use the tools, sure, and that's up to you. But in order to understand that, we're going to have an open discussion, question and answer, in terms of an opportunity for you to share your goals so we can strategize how I can best serve your business. Once again, we do recommend one-on-one strategy sessions to develop a deeper guidance on what you need. And so hopefully Danny will put out a calendar for your free 1 hour consultation, especially those who join through the AI Wealth Summit. So this is just the beginning. So you are part of a groundbreaking AI movement. Let's make today's session valuable, actionable, and transformative. So let's dive in. I'm going to turn it over to Danny, and he wants to get to know you a little better. So he's going to see who's here, and let's go around the table and let's talk about what you want and what you want to get out of being part of this tremendous community. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Danny Ross. As Joel said, I'm happy to be your co-host. I think the next step is we know Lawrence is on, Annette is on, Robert is on. So I've given each of you the ability to come off mute. So Lawrence, if you want to say hello to everyone.
I was already saying,
Lawrence, yes, go ahead.
sorry about that. Hey everybody, what's up? This is Lawrence. I'm in San Francisco. I was at the Wealth Summit in Vegas where I met Joe. I don't know too much about Deal.ai. I learned there, and I guess I signed up on Joe's platform. So I'm kind of really new to everything. And right now I'm just trying to learn about the tools, what's offered. I'm not really interested in white labeling right now. I want to learn how the platform works, what it offers, and how I can utilize it to grow some ideas I have.
Sure thing. Welcome.
Lawrence has a powerful story. And Lawrence, I want you to share what we talked about at the AI Wealth Summit and how we at lunch develop what your model would be. So tell your story, Lawrence, and so we can understand, and so Danny can understand what your passion is.
To give you a short story, I was like in a really horrible car accident at the end of 2021 and had to go through some major back surgeries. I had my last back surgery a few months ago, 4 months ago, October 1st and October 2nd. The problem was the surgery was extremely serious, and the doctor was straightforward and let me know, hey, you might not make it through this surgery. So he gave me 2 months to think about if I wanted to have the surgery. So I should, talk to my family, let them know that, this might be it. And it was very psychologically damaging to me. I really didn't know if I was going to live or not. So I saw how serious this doctor was, and I explained to me that, it was not good. So I had to start preparing for death for the first time in my life. And it was a hard thing to deal with, and it was very difficult for my family. So I had to start planning my funeral and pay for my funeral and realize a lot of business I never took care of in my life as far as assets. And I didn't know too much about how to leave stuff for people. I knew if you have a will, it goes in probate, and probate lawyers get rich off wills. So I had to learn about trust. So I spent all this time before my surgery preparing for death. I really did not know if I was going to be alive after October 2nd, 2025. So I spent the months up until my surgery learning all I can about trust, asset protection, land trust, holding companies, LLCs. And I learned throughout this process on how to hide assets and how to protect assets and how to basically own everything and disappear where no one knows who you are. And I learned a whole structure on setting up trusts that own holding companies, that own LLCs, that own land trusts, and how to park investment assets on a certain LLCs and holding companies on the trust, and how to park passive income, how to park real estate income, how to open up offshore trusts, actually how to invest in Swedish accounts, which Americans aren't allowed anymore, but I found a loophole through offshore trust. So basically, I learned a whole lot because I was forced to. I thought I was about to die. And I really believe, the doctor says this is serious. And usually, when something's wrong with you, you go to hospital legally, the doctor's got to say, hey, here's the side effects. This can happen. This can happen. And you sign all the paperwork saying, okay, I agree on the side effects. It's very rare they tell you, hey, man, you might not live through this. So, that was very scary. So to make a long story short, it forced me to learn a lot of stuff that I never knew and had no interest in learning. So yeah, that's where I'm right now. I'm alive. I lived past October 2nd. I really did not believe I'll be alive after October 2nd with all the stuff they shared with me. And now I'm just trying to live out all my dreams, do everything I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to get my helicopter pilot's license. I've always put that off. So, I'm going to do that now. I'll talk with Joe about putting an app together to share this information because I've talked with a few other people at the event who don't know this information. And lawyers charge thousands and thousands of dollars of something I learned how to do for free. And I set my whole entire trust up. Didn't cost me a dime. I did everything myself. But I had all this time to sit in the house. I didn't just want to cry every day, so start learning. So yeah, that's the plan now, Joe. And he has an idea. Maybe I can make some type of application to teach other people all the information I learned. So right now, I'm trying to document all this stuff step by step, what I did and how other people can do all this for free and not pay an estate planner thousands of dollars. You can do it all for free. Everything's for free. I literally did not spend one dime. Maybe I spent maybe 20 bucks on ink printing everything out, my paperwork, and that's it. So in a nutshell, that's me.
Thank you, Lawrence. That was very powerful. And so I think now, Danny, I wanted Danny to hear your testimony. That's that's a testimony as well as a story. And that's what we mean by launching, leveraging, and learning and earning, because you're absolutely right. This is something that, especially in the African American community, a lot of people don't pay attention to. So I'm already a fan of Lawrence. I'm already a customer of Lawrence. We just got to get the app built. So Lawrence, you are going to be a key and important part of this process. And your app is going to be quite a distinction among all of the apps that are out there. And it's only going to be available on the AI Workstation platform. And so because of your passion, because of your commitment, because of your story, it's going to resonate with others. The best is yet to come, Lawrence. You just stick with us, hang in there, and we'll grow together.
Thank you.
So,
Looking forward to it.
okay, great points. So at this point, I want Robert McCormick to come on. He also has a similar story and a passion, and his assets will also be a critical part of the AI workstation, which no one else will offer. So it is something that I am personally interested in. And so it's regarding cryptocurrency, and I have a crypto wallet. I was fortunate enough to buy XRP at 84 cents a couple of years ago, and I met with Robert. We sat next to each other. He saw the AI workstation. He saw what I was doing. He saw the capability, and that's why he's here today. So Robert, welcome. Please provide, make some comments.
Welcome. Thank you, Joe. The I really enjoyed our time together. I know I'm repeating it, but at the summit this past weekend, it was great. And Lawrence, I got a chance to meet Lawrence. Lawrence, great guy. I didn't know the story until now, but that is something that I'll be on board with, the trust, the land trust, and different things like that. It's all about shoring up your family and your lineage and making sure that the assets, you work hard for the assets, and then you're able to disperse them the way they're supposed to be dispersed and create the generational wealth that we want to create for our family. I have spent the last 2 years of my life learning about AI, learning about cryptocurrency, and actually being the owner of a platform that trades cryptocurrency, which is the Betty Swap exchange. It's a decentralized exchange. You have decentralized as well as centralized exchange. The difference in the two, the centralized exchanges are governed by the government. Decentralized are not governed by the government. So it allows you to transact your transactions without an intermediary. You don't have to go in, back to days of going to Charles Schwab and various different ones to be able to trade and do your trades. But I took the time to develop my own platform for our people to be able to trade globally. and I also create smart contracts in cryptocurrencies of my own. And it's been a journey, but the journey is nearing, the end. We're live now. We just actually launched the weekend before the AI Summit. So it's been a great journey. Back July of last year, I launched two companies at the same time in the same month. July 27th, I launched Divine X Technology, which is the AI portion of the company. I knew I wanted to have a SaaS business to be able to take advantage of the AI. A lot of people are against the AI or think that the AI is going to take over jobs. But like Joe said a minute ago, the AI will not build things for you. It will not work for you, or it'll create the business for you. It will give you the tools. It's just a tool to be able to make your work more efficient and faster. So I have those two businesses running side by side, and I really enjoy
it. Thank you, Robert. Robert is a good example of leveraging with an existing infrastructure. We just have to connect the dots. And so I want to thank you, Robert. I want to thank you, Lawrence, for being part of this group, being part of this journey, and being part, really, I have 3 words: know, like, trust. What we're trying to do here today, even though it was a brief exchange, a brief meeting, there was a connection with both of these gentlemen that I think was ordained in a sense. We have something to offer our community. We have something to build out a platform that's going to be tremendous and unlike anything out there today. So, and I say this because it is a journey and we are building the plane as we fly it. There are going to be some missteps. The devil is in the details, as they say. But I think, though, with my partner, Danny Ross, who is a sales and marketing executive, and my experience with, being a retired military intelligence officer and a federal investigator, I bring a lot of models and tools to bear. And I think that this is something wonderful. I think this is something great. This is something unique to the degree that how fast do we want to grow? But before we get there, we need to take baby steps. So we're in the baby steps process, and I'm going to turn it over to Danny, and he's just going to get a quick overview of the genesis of 1000X AI journey and the melding of the two platforms from the learning side, which is 1000X AI, and then the application side, which is the tools that we have available. It's a beautiful marriage, and we have bought in early on. I don't need to, and the reason I'm glad that you two are here, you saw the prices that they were charging in terms of what they offer at the end of the day, in terms of, to build a system out, $127,000, but today only 25,000K. I don't have to. I don't have to make that up. You saw it for yourself. And so what Danny and I are saying to you is that we have the capacity to do everything that they're doing, everything they can build out, we can build out. But it's not going to be $25,000. And so it's just a matter of getting to the pricing and the right structure. And we have to, because that's one of the things that I went out there for. I didn't go out there for the training. I mean, the training for me was nil. It meant nothing. It was the networking. And so I'm glad. The only thing I regret is taking Spirit Airlines going out of there. But God is good because he sent me back on United, and I had a business seat, and I don't know how I got that. It was the most comfortable seat I ever had. Spirit Airlines seats, they don't even recline. So I don't think I'll be doing that for a 5-hour flight from America.
I warned you, man. You got to get that big seat, man. You got to at least.
He warned me, and but that was the only downfall. But other than that, it was awesome. It was great, and I'm glad I met these guys. So, Danny, I'm going to turn it over to you to close out. To spend the next 30 or however minutes.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and sign in as one of the users of AI Workstation. In this case, I'm signing as Ramona, who's one of our first white labelers in this particular platform. Also, I want to definitely say hi, Annette. I'll let you go ahead and introduce yourself while I log in here. Annette is starting her Graceful Threads, which is a family reunion apparel and t-shirt business, things like that.
My name is Annette, and I wanted to start this company because I was sick and tired of my family paying numerous amount of money to do family reunion stuff, graduation stuff, when people die. And so I was into creating designs for the family reunion. So I started looking up places and things how to do it. And so I got with Danny, and Danny is training me to use AI, as well as I'm taking a few classes online about AI.
Thanks, Annette. And Annette is on many of my sessions, so I just wanted to let her say hello. So thanks a lot. All right, so to kind of give you a quick overview of the platform, if you haven't logged in yet and haven't kind of looked around, when you do log in, the first thing you're going to see is the explainer videos and resources, this big Start Here button, and essentially highly recommend you start with the welcome video and platform overview. What I'm doing today kind of walks you through the primary apps and getting an understanding of what each app does briefly. There's also about 5-minute videos each here on some of the key apps walking you through. We have a walkthrough of, for example, the create method in one of the videos, and the create method is the foundational prompting methodology of 1000X. It's where you can learn how to become your own AI super self, as we talk about in the training, which is you combine your experience, knowledge, philosophies, personality with the 1000X playbook and AI, and allows you to speak to any AI tool out there on the market. So it's just a great foundational type of thing. So you can watch that and kind of get a real, quick understanding of how everything kind of comes together. We also have AI, personalized AI tools like the AI sales coach. As Joel mentioned, I've been in the sales marketing space for over 30 years. My last company that I worked for was Microsoft. So I'm used to selling in the Fortune 100 space. And then I'm partnered with Joel. We created this built on the Deal.ai platform as the foundation. But as you saw in the Wealth Summit, it's all about making it your own, making it personalized to your business model, making it personalized to your reason for being. So Lawrence shared his reason, Robert shared his reason, Annette shared her reason. And that's where you take the AI tools and you put them into the platform. And whether you white label or you're not, but at least you're getting it to be personalized, the AI tools be personalized for you. So we give you different techniques to learn how to do that. We also have lunch and learns. The Tuesday session is 12 noon Eastern, the Wednesday session, 12 noon Central, and we're actually renaming the Thursday session to be AI Workstation, and it's going to be focused on the goals of the incubator, and it'll be for the members of the AI Workstation family. So we're actually renaming that. But you can go through, as Joel was saying, there's a lot of training involved in the platform. We try to give you a lot of value. We record these sessions so you can learn about the different tools. We also throw in a little training on different AI methodologies like the AI interview, things like that. So you can watch the videos at 1.5 speed, go through them quickly, and just learn about the different types of ways you can use AI, and even more importantly, how you can use the platform itself to get more focused in on your business goals. There are different categories, as Joel has laid them out. So for example, if you're looking at create, design, and visual content, we have tools like the hyper-realistic AI, which is a fantastic place to come in and train the AI on your business model. So I'll show you. And if I go down here into the content creation, and the hyper-realistic AI is where you can essentially just put in a very short. So for example, this is a human being meeting a robot AI tool, right? And the prompt is super simple. I was doing a business brief on an AI platform enabling small and medium business to for growth. And the prompt is just this: a business owner shaking hands with a friendly AI robot. Super simple prompt, but you're going to get really, really good results out of it. Same thing here, where if I go down a little bit, I have this picture, this image. Again, very powerful image. And I was working with a ministry, and they were just saying, "Hey, can you create certain?" And I said, "Sure, here we go. A black woman on her knees praying. Use color scheme of green and blue. Super simple. You get hyper realistic images. You get emotion. So it's a great way to use these tools. And we have quite a few of these tools under the content and image creation space. So anything creative in both the what you can see and what you can hear. We have all of those tools in here. So you have hyper realistic, you have scroll stopping images, which is similar. We kind of designed that tool to be even more emotional because you can create an image very easily. And from there, you can just give it a very simple prompt. The reason why you have to be very specific when you tell it what you want on the side of the road. The reason why you have to be specific is that way you can generate the image how you want it to be. So for example, if I want it to be a square or a landscape, you can quickly design it. We have an easy way to create an image with very detailed. Do I want vivid colors? Do I want it to focus on the composition? All these types of things. Like if you used to use Midjourney, you would have to know all of these prompts. But here it's just a simple yes, no. Who's your target audience? Is it an illustration? Is it going to be modern, realistic, futuristic? You just click and play around until you get the actual image that you want to get. You can specify the colors, all of those types of things. So it's super simple, super easy, a great way to utilize these tools. And so again, whether you're using it for yourself or you're using it for someone else, you can just easily just jump right in and start creating. So for example, we have another tool here called the AI Video Maker, and you can simply feed it, for example, a URL or domain name, and it'll create a video for you. So if someone wants to drop in the chat a URL or a domain name, I can go ahead and make one for you. And just as an example, while we wait for it to do that. So for example, here you go. This is the image that it created. That young man is sitting here selling on the side of the highway. We've all seen these young men raising money for soccer teams and high schools and things like that. But somebody walked up to me at the show and said, "Hey, can you make an image for this? I'm thinking about it for a book cover." And just like that, we were able to create it. So did someone drop in their URL or domain name in the chat?
Robert, yeah, Robert just
There
said
we go. We got it. I'll copy that. And I'll actually put it in, let's see, put it here. So we'll put it over here. So all I need to do is give it the URL. I can decide what type of video I'm creating, right? And then under the advanced setting, I can decide if I want to drop in a logo. I can pick a language. I can decide how the images are going to look. I can pick a voice. Adam.
Welcome to our AI-powered platform.
This is the voice that you hear all over the internet. So he's everywhere. So you can pick a different voice. You can pick music for it. For example, you can upload your own music. So obviously don't use copywritten music, but you can upload your own music. Joel was just telling me he has another joint venture that he's working on, a musician who uses AI to create music. So you can create your own music in AI and then upload it into your videos. So feel free to do that. From down here, you can pick your color schemes for the transcript, for the captions across. You can say how many slides. This is like 30 seconds. Is it portrait? Is it landscape? That's all you need to do. So again, very easy. Now we're just going to let it run and do its own thing. We're not going to give it any other guidance. We're just going to say, hey, go out and create a video based on the URL. So depending on the URLs formatting and things like that, it'll basically not only look at the content, but it'll look at the metadata and things like that. It will not go from page to page. So if you wanted to look at a second page, maybe your about page, or if you have a multi-page website, you just give it the URL for each page. But generally speaking, if you're going to do a really sophisticated kind of video, my suggestion is use one of the AI experts to create that actual video script and then feed that into the tool, because you can easily do that. Now, there's most of the AI tools that are in here. Normally, this platform is $49 a month, but again, we're doing that incubator thing. We're getting everybody in, getting them started. So if you have 0 credits, there's 2 or 3 apps that require some coins, kind of like Midjourney and Leonardo. And we do that for a reason, because these are ones that are more sophisticated, going to take a little bit more horsepower, but we don't want to increase the pricing for everybody. So if you're going to use the tool, you can top off your credits very easily. It's $6.99 for 1,000. Very inexpensive, and you can jump right in and start using this. It's about 50 credits to create a video. So you can create quite a few videos for $6.99. But the key is you're not paying monthly for this tool if you're not using it all the time. So you can do a website URL, you can use text, you can create custom prompts and things like that. So let's see where we are. It looks like it's done. And usually it tells you something like 8 minutes, but it very rarely takes that long.
Discover the next frontier in cryptocurrency with BettySwap, a groundbreaking platform poised to revolutionize the industry. BettySwap merges cutting-edge innovation with unique investment opportunities, paving the way for financial growth. This is not just an investment, it's a commitment to the future of digital finance. Join the visionary community that's setting the standard in the evolving crypto market. Elevate your portfolio with BettySwap and be part of the financial revolution. Seize the chance to invest in tomorrow, because BettySwap is leading the charge in transforming the crypto landscape.
So obviously, with no guidance, it took a look at the website, grabbed that core information, and produced that video. It's extremely easy to edit. You just come in here. You can upload your own images. You don't have to use the generated images. Or if you don't like one, you can regenerate it. So anything you type or paste into this text here, the AI will read. So from an editing point of view, you really can't get any simpler. You can upload movies or video if you want to have it run a video for that section. The more you type, the more it's going to speak. So you can really craft the messaging and create a really powerful, either it's a video sales letter or if it's something entertaining, however you want to go. You do your edits and then you just hit regenerate. I'll pause here, see if anyone has any questions about the couple of tools I've shown you so far.
I did have a question about credits. I know a lot of those image generators and video generators and voice generators like Eleven Labs, you got to have credits. So I thank you for you jumped into that. So you answered my question before I even had a chance to ask you.
No worries. I've done this demo a few times. So I know, yes, that's a common question. And we have very few of those. There's like 2 or 3 of them that require credits to actually do it. And I'll show you a few more. So we have the logo maker. You go in and you put together, create your logo. So for example, we created this one for Annette's company, Graceful Threads. She's very spiritual. And so she wanted it to kind of show the threads, but at the same time, I created a business brief for her, which is one of the techniques we teach you. And if you create that business brief using the tools in the platform, you don't have to make one up. It'll help you create one very easily. You can essentially drop that into the image idea processor, and then it'll create these wonderful images for you to create your own logo. My logo, Joel's logo, we've done all of them within their own platform. So you don't have to pay somebody to create your logo anymore. We have the website hero image creator where you're creating images for your website. So you can get very creative with the types of things you're going to put on there. If you just tell the AI to create any type of person, whether it's a doctor, a business person, you're going to get a white guy with a beard. It's like, so just be aware of that. And then you have a blog creator, you have e-commerce product page creator. You have the ability to create those motion ads. So if you see those GIFs that move 50% off, flashing, all that stuff, that's what that tool is for. You have create AI voiceovers. So if you already have a movie and you want to redo the voiceover, you can go ahead and create it there. Everyone starts with 5 terabytes of storage. So you have plenty of room. You're not going to run out of space. If you have a book like Joel and I do, and you want to create an audio book version of it, we have an audio book maker. You can create AI movies. I have students that I teach on Wednesday evening, and from a very simple prompt, a friendly gorilla in sunglasses playing the electric guitar in front of a waterfall. So you can create very impressive little video shorts that you can stitch together. We have a movie editor that you can stitch them together. And so you can create some pretty fun things. And this one is another one that uses credits, same credit system. So once you've paid for your credits, you can use it in either app. You don't have to get separate credits for each app. Oh, let's see. Funnels and websites. We have 4 of them. So you can create AEO. So you've heard of SEO, search engine optimization, that Google used to use. But the new thing, and we joke all in our platform, if you see the ads from Deal.ai, they joke all the time about SEO being dead. They probably talked about it in the training over the weekend. So AEO website generator is great because it'll optimize your website for AI engines like ChatGPT, Copilot, and so on. I use it. I built this whole website here on the AEO generator. So I use my own platform for everything that I need. And that's the whole point, right? You have all of these tools in one platform. If you get the domain name through the platform, you don't have to worry about connecting A records and C name records. It's already done. It's already in the platform. If you build your website here, you can host it inclusive of your 1995. That alone is worth $10 a month, depending on who you're hosting with normally, to get 5 terabytes of storage, right? So it's a really powerful platform from that perspective. We have productivity and collaborations, like a Kajabi board, I think it's called. So project management, some notes. You have learning and development. So you can create your own learning modules. Now, some of these tools, when we talk about things like creating learning modules and custom AI apps, this is now where you're going from using the tools to want to be able to make money in the platform from the AI tools. So you can you can essentially do it a couple of different ways. The simplest 2 ways to make money in the platform is to share the platform with friends, families, whoever, coworkers. You can essentially just click on it and share it with anybody. They can get in at the special rate, $19.95. As we get started, it lists out most of the apps that are in the platform, so you can kind of see them there. That's all you need to do. You get 50% of everything that people sign up under your link. So that's a simplest affiliate program I've ever seen. And then white labeling is where you want to create your own version of the platform, create your own custom AI tools, and share it with the world. And to get started with that, it's an additional $27 a month. So you'd be at $46.95. That's another great way to take your ideas that are in your head and share them with everybody. So that's one of the other ways. The third way is if you do white label, you have control over the look and feel of every app. What's the icon look like? What's the messaging of that icon? How they're arranged? But even more importantly, you can determine if there is a cost for a particular app. So if you create a learning modules section like one of these, you can have free videos in there, but then you can create another version of this same app where you charge for those. So it's like taking a class or a course, and you have the ability to charge for those different videos and things like that. So that's the learning module. And so you have tools like precision image model. A lot of people, when they use AI, one of the frustrations they have is if you have it create an image of whatever, a young lady walking down the street, if you create another image, it'll be a completely different person. So you want to be able to create what's called consistent images. And to do that, you have to use the precision image model. So for example, let's go this one here. I created one called Danny Digital, which was my nickname. And so here's me in front of a volcano. in Hawaii. Here's me in New York wearing a tuxedo. Here's me in Dubai. I've never been to Dubai in my life. So it allows you to take that same person and put them wherever you want them to be, doing whatever you want them to be doing, right? So you can have different poses. You can do the same thing with product shots. So if you have a product that you want to make the star of that, you have an image of it, and you upload those images and you train the AI in that model. So it can be a person or a thing, and you can train it and put it wherever you want it to be. So you don't have to spend money creating that photo shoot. You can do it that way. So sharp tux, thanks. And so I uploaded 30 images of myself, selfies by itself. And so once you take it, and it can then put you wherever you want to be doing whatever you want to do. So that's called precision image model. AI App Builder allows you to build apps that are going to live in the platform, and you can share that with all incubator members of AI Workstation. You can share it with your white label. You can also create a chat bot. What's the difference? The chat bot are external. You can put this chat outside of the platform on any website with your personality that you've trained up. And we call it AI personalities for that reason. It's your knowledge, your information that we're putting in all of these different things. And so it's really, really interesting way to do this. So you can create your own community. You can have your own live training sessions, similar to what I have up there with the AI Lunch and Learn.
Can you guys, is there like videos that explains all the individual apps? There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yes. So again, there's two sections that have training. One is the first section. Again, I always recommend you start with the welcome video and platform overview, and then you have different videos in here that kind of walk you through different concepts. These walk you through, like for instance, here's one on how to add a domain. Here's one on how to use the hyper-realistic image app and so on. And then in the AI Lunch and Learn, which is kind of what we're doing today, we have the videos recording of everybody's the lessons that I teach everybody. So this is the one from the 28th, for example. I talked about the create method, hyper-realistic scroll stopping image, and AI videos. Essentially, I go into more detail. I give you real world examples as I build real use cases. So for example, down here, we're doing the AEO website creator. I'm actually building websites. For example, Net's website for Graceful Threads, we're actually building it from scratch in front of you as a group. So we do multiple approaches in the platform, and this is what Joel was talking about. We're a community, so we're helping each other build their business, and in the community, we have the done with you approach, where that's what the lunch and learns are for, where everybody can watch me as I build for other people or themselves. And we're getting ready to start a sprint on building Ask Ramona's. She is one of our AI experts, and we're building out. She has her speaker page in the platform. We can build this for you if you have a white label where you can talk about your business and the types of things that you do. And we also have created for her the Ask Ramona app, which is taking her knowledge and building it into an app specifically for the business coaching aspect. That's what she does. So we build out her Ask Ramona app in the platform. And then from there, you can also go into the done for you version of it. And the done for you version is where we take over, we build your white label for you and get you up and going, but it's not going to cost you $25,000, as Joel was talking about before. So we'll build out a custom proposal for you based on what it is. Do you need a website, landing pages, multiple website pages? Do you need sales and marketing? What are the things that you need for your business where you are right now in your journey? And we'll help you build that out. So we'll give you a kind of a combination of done with you, where we do it, just as a group, building things out. And then we have done for you, where we'll do it. We're also going to have a 4-hour boot camp on different things. We have a 1-day boot camp, a 2-day boot camp. We're going to be doing AI certification. So we have a lot of different ways you can get trained up in the platform. Could you describe what it did?
No, because you're going and well, I'll say this. I don't see it, but I want to create a financial literacy course to go with the other website and platform that I have.
Hmm.
It's another platform, Ko-fi.com/Betty Swap.
Okay.
And that platform allows people to come in and be a part owner of my original Betty Swap platform for a fraction of what it would cost I mean, the cost of being a part of any structured business
Hmm.
these days. So
Are you
I
going
definitely,
to have like video training? Is that what you're thinking of?
I'm thinking of video modules as well as like coaching. I don't want to physically have to do it myself because I have a lot of, like you said earlier, a lot of heavy lifting to do with
Hmm.
making sure the development portions of it stays online.
Hmm.
But I want to be able to implement a training course that will actually give the individuals financial literacy to be able to, whatever it may be, if they want to open up a beauty shop or barber shop, they have the correct information to kind of guide them to be able to do the right things with the money.
Okay. Yeah, so exactly. So you can create videos that you have, you can play the video. One of the key concepts I want to introduce. And so you can have these, again, either free or behind the paywall. It's up to you. You can attach resources like documents and things that you want them to have to go with it, as well as far as training materials and things like that. You can link out to other platforms. So, for example, you can have these are AI personalities that are trained in certain things. So, for example, this one is trained in taxes and personal taxes, business taxes, and you can pick a dollar figure that you want to charge for each app that is custom to that particular task. And for example, if you want to actually hire a professional, you can actually go out to a website. So, for instance, this one goes out to an accounting, bookkeeping website. So, we can do however you need us to do this. It can be something in the platform. You can have videos and training. You can have scheduled live learning sessions. You can upload the video here as well. So, there's lots of different ways that you can incorporate learning systems within the platform. Hopefully that answered your question.
It did. It did. Thank you.
No worries. Any other questions?
Yeah. Also, Danny, how could he do that in the learning management system application?
I don't understand your question. What do you mean?
The LMS that we have. Can you just go over the LMS platform?
Did you step away from the computer again?
No, I'm saying is that another way that he can upload courses and
Well,
monetize?
this is the LMS. This is the LMS.
Yeah.
Okay. Joel.
I do have one other question, Danny.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
The website and funnel creation,
Yes,
because I would like to put the Ko-fi membership into a funnel.
sure. Okay. Yeah, so you can build out all kinds of websites. So again, this is a funnel that I built for my main page. And so you can either log in, of course. I have here, just a regular kind of hero section where you can watch my video sales letter. This was also created in the platform.
At an incredible pace. Some businesses will thrive.
Right, so I'm explaining about the platform, and then you click start your free trial, and you're on your way. So that'll create a page where they go, and they make a payment, or they sign up if you have a free trial. You can just make a payment through a payment gateway. We are fully integrated with Stripe. If you want to use Stripe as your payment gateway, you click the button, and you're on your way. And it creates, you can have a script via Zapier or Pabbly, where it automatically creates the user for you, and then the user is in the platform. So simple, super simple. So this is a simple sales funnel where I'm going from the top to the bottom, explaining about the different apps that are in the platform and kind of giving them different things like we just talked about. Here's the Ask the Experts. There's Joel. We just created the Ask Ramona app. And so you can see this is a website funnel built in. So you can have a single pager like this, or you can have multiple website pages, all built with the same tool.
Okay.
Is this hosted here?
Yes, this one is hosted here. That's correct. And it's inclusive
So,
of your $19.95 a month.
Wow,
oh,
incredible.
it is?
Mm-hmm. That's part of the business formation. So you can buy your domain, manage your domains, buy a business email, buy a business phone number.
Is it hard
Oh
to migrate
man.
existing domain and email over to your platform?
What do you mean move? I'm sorry.
So I already have a domain names and
Mm-hmm.
email addresses.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to build the website here,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be like any type of configuration I would need to do since my domain is, I guess not, no, because it's hosted with you. Never mind. I just answered my own question. Sorry.
No, no,
Sorry.
no. Actually, that's a great question. And yes, there is configuration that you would have to do. If you buy the domain name in the platform, you don't have to connect anything. If you have it in GoDaddy or whatever, then you have to connect either the A record or the C name record. And so you do have to have some configuration to move it over. Now, if you already have, it depends on where your email server is hosted. There's a complexity around that, but if you want to move your SMTP, your MX server, you can do that as well. So it just depends. And yes, there's definitely some complexity if you have that somewhere else.
Right. So would I do all the DNS stuff on the other end, or would I do all the DNS stuff here?
It's both. In other words,
Oh,
in
okay.
here, you're going to have the instructions of how to connect it to the platform so that it's hosted.
Okay.
Mhm.
Great. Thank you. Sorry, Robert.
Okay. No problem. We're all here for the same reason. It's a good question. Mr. Danny, I want to ask you about creating like the book. What they have, Book Buddy at Deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, Book Daddy. I want to be able to create a few books, but firstly, being a financial literacy, maybe 50 to 100 page financial literacy book,
Mhm.
ebook, as well as the financial literacy course.
So there's a couple of different ways that you can go about it. Both Joel and I are trainers in AI, and one of the favorite examples and topic of how to do this is how to walk through the process of creating the outline, developing the story. So we do that in several of our trainings, helping you to get to the point where you can create the book. And then we also have links to we have like 4 hour training sessions on just getting it published into Amazon, things like that. So we can definitely help you. It's just a matter of kind of putting together. We have an ebook that we can share with you on how to get it published and things like that. So
Okay.
there's lots of different ways, but ultimately, both Joel and I have written books using AI, so we can definitely help you get it done. And you have everything you need to create that in here. What Book Daddy is fantastic at is he is looking more, he does more in helping professional authors go through the process in a very detailed way. It's a very fantastic platform, so I can definitely say he does a really good job. But again, if you just want to get it done, either way, you can go either direction. Book Daddy, as I said, is fantastic. I don't have anything bad about it. I think it's a really good platform. But again, both Joel and I have written books using AI, so we can definitely help you.
Right. Thank you. From the first time this weekend meeting, I just felt a lot more comfortable and a lot more personable, and to be able to get the right information, the right resources, and go as fast as you humanly possible.
Okay, no worries. So this book here, in this one is the one I wrote AI Powered Dreams. And again, I built all of this using AI and wrote it all. And then I have 10 workbooks that go along with this that kind of help you guide you through the business process and business formation. And Joel's got a book he can talk about as well that he did in using AI and his own expertise. And so both of us can definitely help you. His is hard copy. Joel's got a hard copy book.
Yeah, I saw it at the summit.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we can both help you with the whole book writing process. No problem.
Okay, great.
Any other questions? We're a little over this week, but that's okay. This is our first meeting for the AI Workstation.
Well, obviously you did a good job. This is my first call, and I'm real new to everything, and you make it real simple. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Oh, no worries. Joel, did they do the create method training on the weekend?
No, they did not, Danny. It was
Okay,
not
so let
a
me.
training session. It was a rah-rah
Okay.
buy-in marketing event.
Okay, so I thought they had done it. Okay, thanks for telling me that they had not. So again, go and watch the video on the create method. I'll also share, I have a training that I do. One's coming up on the, what is it? Yeah, the 4th. And so I'll be doing an hour AI training, just kind of like the foundational thing. And so I'll put the link in the chat. Feel free to go ahead and sign up. I know you're already a member of the platform. It doesn't matter because I don't charge for this particular training. And I'll just drop that in the chat. Feel free just to sign up. And so if you want to come, it's 7 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. So feel free to jump on that. Okay.
Great, great.
I just want to add, Danny, that I dropped a link early on about in addition to your link, if you scroll up, I dropped a link to the Trainer Central platform where we are giving you access to the courses within my learning management system. It's external to the AI workstation, but there are a lot of courses in there on sales, marketing, resources, and also including AI. But we also have in there the training event, the AI Incubator Kickoff back in December, which was an 8-hour course. And you finish that course, and then Danny and I can take you through several other courses, and we can certify you as artificial intelligence specialist. So you had the course that we're offering right now. It was 8 hours. We brought in expert speakers. The introduction was done by Terrence McMahon, the person that you saw, who endorsed the course. So that course right there, it's $149. If you want to go through that course and finish it up, you send us your certificate, then we will take you through, Danny and I will take you through several other courses. We can certify you under the 1000X AI brand as certified artificial intelligence specialist. So the course is $149. It's included in there. Click on that link and the Trainer Central link and search for the AI Incubator course, and you'll see where we partner with Royal Influencers Organization. Check that out and let us know if you purchase that. That will certify you as a specialist. We can issue you a certificate, and you can put that on your resume because we were both trained by 1000X AI.
Okay.
Where's that link?
It's up there. Well,
It's in the chat.
it's in the chat.
I'll send it.
Okay.
I'll put it in again so it'll be on the bottom. In addition to what Danny is saying. So yeah, I don't want you guys to get confused. We have a lot to offer. Danny he's the trainer of this group. Yeah, so I want to make a distinction. He's the sales and marketing expert. So the guys who were at the AI Wealth Summit, well, Danny is the Terrence McMahon of our group. Danny is a sales and marketing expert. Everything that Terrence can do, Danny does because he focuses on that area. My expertise is the strategic vision, the linkage of other high-level applications based on my knowledge, skills, and abilities. So that's what makes this group unique. We're leveraging off of our knowledge, skills, and abilities, and it's a matter of collaboration. Collaboration is the new competition. We cannot afford as a community anymore to pull each other down. You remember the old aspect of the crab bucket. It's not the time for that in this day and age. It's about building wealth. It's about building community. It's about building legacy. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to help you build your digital legacy so that people know that I was here. That's the future. You got to create a digital legacy. You got to, by the way, I'm a big advocate of owning your own data. This platform helps you own your own data. You're out there putting stuff on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. You don't own that data anymore. They're training their models on your data. Now, because you're part of this ecosystem, you own your own data. You can trace back ownership. So what you create, the content that you create, it's yours. If you want to patent it, like I did, I have a patent on the AI workstation. I have a patent. So you have to be deliberate and you need to be intentional going forward in the digital space in the metaverse. Because trust me, they will steal your ideas, they will steal your dreams, but now you have ownership, you got the receipts, you have the proof that you created this data. Does that make sense?
Amen. Yes, sir.
Yes, 100%.
100. Thank you.
All righty. So again, these sessions will be Thursdays. The link that you have is good. You don't have to get a new link. As long as you've registered, you might want to log into the platform and add it to your calendar. And so the Thursday session will be 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific. And so these are going to become the AI Workstation sessions specifically. You're invited to come to any session you want, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, but the Thursday one is specifically for the incubators or the AI workstations.
Okay.
Great, great. I'm registering for that other event you just told us about, the Speak and Learn.
Yeah, I dropped that in the link, the pay. And then if you want Joel and I to jump on a session with you, I dropped my calendar link. Joel, if you want to drop yours, that's fine. So however you guys want to do that, please feel free to reach out to us. I've dropped my email in there. You already have Joel's. And so we're working to get this incubator launched, and it's going to be a great thing.
Cool.
Danny and Joel, I'd like to just really thank you guys for starting this journey and to be able to give us the one-on-one and the trainings and the explaining of it. I know we're new and fresh, and this is the first one, my attendance, but I just, the one-on-one is, I mean, it's like, it's priceless, because you go to different seminars and they upsell you, or you buy the business in a box and you're left with the business still in the box, long story short. And like Joe just said, to have ownership of this digital, your work, versus having it into another system and they actually own the rights to it. And I'm really a real big advocate about owning your own part of this digital landscape, or any business that you actually, endeavor.
So
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. I just dropped the link to join the AI Workstation there. So if you haven't already signed up, please go ahead and click on that. And that's where you go to actually join the AI Workstation if you haven't already done it. I don't know if you guys have or not, but
Yeah, I just started last night, and then
okay.
Joel emailed me the link here for the meeting today.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Joe almost broke my arm at the summit. We were sitting next to each other, so it was no brainer.
Okay, perfect. All right.
I do have one question about the payments. Can we say pay 6 months, at a time, or a year?
Yeah, we're actually planning to launch some more subscription types. Right now, we're doing the monthly, but yeah, if you get with, just let Joel or I know, and we can set that up for you.
Right. Awesome.
I did have a question for Joel. I looked at this other website you sent me, the Humanity one. I forgot I got it written down, but that's a very beautiful website. Did you hire someone to build that for you, that website?
As Danny mentioned earlier, we have virtual assistants that we work with. So
Okay.
in the case of when you want to build out your platform based on your specific requirements, that's how we determine what your needs are. The one-on-one sessions are critical because that's where you establish what your requirements are, what your needs are. But you have to bring that to us because we'll take you through an interview process. So based on that, we take that, we develop a plan, a strategy to implement what your dream or vision is for your build out, or if you just want to learn a specific tool or whatever within the AI workstation platform.
The answer to the question is yes, we can build a website for you.
Yes,
Cool.
Danny's right, but I'm trying to solve. It's like, I wouldn't liken it to just like you saw at the AI Wealth Summit. You saw what they were offering for 127,025. There will be a cost, but we don't understand what that cost is until we understand what the requirement is, and that's what I'm trying to articulate.
Thank you.
Joel and I get along. We have our personalities mesh together very well, so it's really funny to watch us sometimes. But we're very serious about business, and we're very serious about making money.
That's great. Well, one thing I'm learning is that being part of this ecosystem, this platform, I'm going to save thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can now.
absolutely. We'll get you there. We will get you there.
And I'm sorry, but the white labeling,
Hmm.
that cost, you mentioned that cost, but it kind of slips my mind at the moment.
Sure. So if it's the done with you version, it's $19.95 to sign up for the platform just to be a member or user. And then if you want to make money from the platform and create your own custom version of the platform, totally rebranded to, what was the name? I'm sorry, I'm getting
It's
getting old.
Divine X Technology.
Thank you. So we would, basically rebrand the platform under your branding, your colors. You could create your own custom AI apps that teach people about your business. So again, either the learning module approach or specific AI expert personalities that you're going to teach people about crypto technology or any of your other business models. So then you can sign up for that for $27 a month additional. So a total would be $46.95 per month. And that would take you essentially through, I now own my own AI platform. And then the next phase is, okay, I can hire some of the VAs to help you customize it to your satisfaction, your colors, your scheme, color schemes and things like that. And or do I need to build a couple of website pages? Do I have to do this? And so we offer the services either done with you or done for you. So you can go at it. But the minimum to get the white label is $46.95 a month. And then you can decide what other services you'd like us to do for you.
Okay. Sounds good.
But as Danny said, these trainings are recorded, and you can always go back and watch them, which is so. Danny is very good at that. He's an administrator. He's a sales and marketing
Yeah.
expertise, and he's in Atlanta. Obviously, I'm in the great state of Maryland. Lawrence, you're in San Francisco. I think Robert's in Houston, Texas. I don't know
Yes.
what Annette, where you from? Where's Annette?
I'm from Indiantown, Florida. Indiantown is next to, we between Fort Pierce and West Palm Beach.
Okay, super. But so Annette is going to design us a nice custom logo for the AI workstation so we can get t-shirts and hats under the one that the Xert brand.
Yeah, talk about community, right? And someone mentions cruises. I built this website for one of my customers, and they have a house music. They're DJs and they have house music, and so they do a cruise every year in December. And so we just redesigned their website for this purpose. And so if anybody wants to go on a cruise at the end of the year, I believe in networking, so I help him out. I don't make any money on this.
Okay.
This is
Sounds
his.
good.
If
You
you
know
like
what,
music.
Danny? You know what, Danny? Earlier last year, I contacted the cruise line because I wanted to do AI training on a cruise.
Oh, okay.
So this group, I want you guys to be thinking about that.
There you go.
Do AI training on a cruise, and we can all benefit from it. So we're
That'd
going
be
to
fun.
cruise for AI training. They're going to give us a room. It's going to be great. So I don't know
No,
that
we
organization
partner with
is
him. He's already done all the heavy lifting. We just get a conference room on there,
absolutely.
and sign up our people to go. Right.
We're going to do it.
Set it up. I'm ready.
There
Yeah,
you
that sounds real nice.
go. Let's go. We'll go cruising, man. We'll learn about AI on a cruise. I love it.
Now you know I don't do cruising, so.
You're just like my sister. She won't get on a boat. She won't get on
No, sir. The reason why I won't go on a cruise or I won't fly, I have vertigo real bad, and the water irritates it, and the being on the airplane irritates it. So
When we do family reunions, we go out to Texas, California, wherever we're going, and that is like, I'll be there in 48 hours. I'll see you there.
Well, the good thing about it is, and that we're going to broadcast it over Zoom and everything else, so you'll be able to view it.
You can jump on, exactly. All right, everybody. So yeah, we'll edit this up, get the recording out. It'll be in the platform, so just jump on in and you'll be able to see it. And as I said, the Thursday one is going to be dedicated to the AI Workstation, but you're free and welcome to come to anyone. All righty.
Great.
Yes,
Everybody.
Mr. Danny, I have one more. I was wanting to talk with Miss Annette because I'm needing several batches of promotional T-shirts and golf shirts and hats for both businesses, the Betty Swap as well as the Vinex Technology business.
Okay.
Well,
So, can you drop your information in the chat? Contact information.
No, wait, hold on.
this is what this is all about. Everybody
Exactly.
needs something. Everybody needs something.
Yes.
I was doing the Atlanta Black Expo and they had the speed networking thing. It's like, who are you? What do you do? And what do you need? Was the three questions that you round robin in the speed networking thing. So that's it, right? That's it right there. Who are you? What do you do? And what do you need?
I like that. That's nice.
Yeah, no, it's a good technique. We might start
Thanks
our
for visiting
incubator
Atlanta.
sessions with that question. Joel, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, so I want to thank everybody, especially Robert and Lawrence, for joining me and trusting in us and being able to see past all the hype of, what else is out there. Even though we have built our platform off the Deal AI and Pledge, we are almost like an independent agency or entity. And so that's a good thing. It's like owning your own franchise. And so now you are a franchise once you get part of the system. So I do hope all of you will go in there and decide to do your own white label, because the value is in owning your own products, services. In the case of Lawrence, said earlier, you're not sure if you want to white label. You should white label because you have a story to tell. Definitely, Robert.
I'll white label this week.
You're definitely a white label. So you go in there and operate your accounts to become a white labeler, and we will help you build that out. And then in order to do that, obviously, we need to do the one-on-one sessions with you to understand what your requirements are. Some of the people who, we have other people part of this network. They are not here today, but they will be joining later. We have a pastor, we have Ramona Rogers, we have a podcaster. We have other resources that are out there that you are going to be able to leverage from. And that's the beauty. Just like we are leveraging with the internet right now, we're going to be doing the same thing. So I think I talked to somebody about, we have a network that's on a Roku streaming channel. If you want to do an interview on a podcast that's broadcast on Roku channel, we have a person in our network to do that. It's a beautiful thing. And so this is a powerful confederation. Thank you. I thank Danny, Allie. She's a matter of fact, I did go out to her show. I did a podcast on her show, and it involves AI in the future. She's on Spotify, and this is the sort of access you have now. She has her own podcast, so we can get you on that show if you want to publicize your product or service. But I just want to let you know the best is yet to come. So thank you, Danny, thank you, Lawrence, thank you, Annette, thank you, Robert.
All right, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend if I don't speak to you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.
See you
Bye,
next
everyone.
week.